Hello guys, good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. I just sent the alert notifications. I hope you receive them. Please let me know if you got them or you didn't. Just let me know so I know if my setup is correct. Um, Hi, welcome. Let me very quick just start my money chat so this way we can conversate, back and forth. Where's my live? Okay, so as I mentioned it, I was gonna do today a burlap and a deco mesh. We're gonna do two different reefs. I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes to see if anybody else can join us. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be prepping. This is just basic wire to do my bows. I'm just doubling up. So I have one here. I need two pieces of this. Okay, let me see if my light is up in my laptop. So saying that I'm live. Okay. I can see myself now in the laptop. So we're still live. That's good. Welcome. My name is Roxana Vargas. I'm the owner of Rosie's Unique Designs. I create wreaths for any occasion, seasonal mainly. And like today, we're going to do burlap, that is an everyday wreath. And we're going to do one for Valentine's as well. I just created one yesterday and it has been sold, so I'm gonna try to duplicate that one that I have created yesterday. As you can see, it's a little bit chilling here. I just had to wear my little sweater. I don't want to turn up too high the heat. What if it's needed? I may have to run and turn up the heater already. So I had two wires here ready for my bow. Like I said, we're gonna do two of them. One is burlap and one is Deco Mesh. The Deco Mesh is gonna be for the Valentines. This is my little setup up here I have in the living room. I usually work on my kitchen where I have more space on the table. But just for the purpose of my live video, I moved to my living room. So bear with me for a minute while I move my things around. So we're gonna do this bow first. I use different ribbons here. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 of them today. I have this one from Sam's. They all have a wire at the end. I have this one from Sam as well. It's a very pretty pattern. I have this one from Hobby Lobby. Let me see. This is probably 2.5 in width. Also, this one is Michael's, I believe. It's a red with a little gold. And I had this one also from Michael's. Got little red hearts. I hope you like my selection today. As you can tell, my wreaths, they'll vary from one day to another one. It could be probably the same materials, but the design is a little bit different, maybe because different ribbons. I just like to explore with different materials, different ribbons. It can be silk, like this one is silk, and I have this one more thick material, kind of burlap material. So I'm gonna start now, guys, with my Pro Bow. The hand, create my bows on this little tool I got. This is Pro Bow the hand. It's a large model. I have also the website. If you guys are interested, just PM me and I give you the website. Or you will be finding it also probably in Amazon, I believe they have it. So I'm trying to just do my first wire. The first wire is tied up to the first main ribbon in the middle, and the second one, it will use it as I go along. So here, the pretty side usually goes toward you, toward the front, and pinch it in the middle and twist it. Thank you for joining me, guys. Appreciate your comments, your likes, your shares. It's my second week doing lives, so bear with me. I'm trying to be productive as well as I'm trying to talk to you guys and get to know you. If anybody have any questions for me, please feel free to ask me, and I will try to answer them back as I'm live. If not, I will get back with you once we're finished. So here when we use the second wire, I have 1, 2, maybe 4 loops with the red, and I went ahead and tied it up. Once we tied it up, we let go, and I'm gonna cut at the end of my peg right here, and do this little movement to give what is a ducktail. They call it this ducktail, this little 2 points, and that's my first color on my ribbon that I use. So like I said, I usually use 2, maybe 4 different colors for both. So that was my first one. Second one, I'm gonna use this one. I love the black contrast with the red. I just know any black you can add to your design, the other colors kind of pop a little more. So I'm trying to incorporate black with all what I do. All right, let me see who's here, who has joined me. Welcome, guys. I just can get my comments up. I cannot see the comments yet. Oklahoma. Oh, okay. Teresa, thank you for joining. Debbie. Computer has frozen a little bit. Sorry. I'll get back to the comments in a minute. All right, let me put my second color ribbon here, guys. So again, I just do the length of my peg, but on this end, cut it in an angle, and I'm gonna incorporate with the red right now. I just made a little twist on the wire on the helping hand. This is the helping hand right here. So that's why I let go, because it's helping me holding the ribbon. I scrunch it and turn over my ribbon. So I usually put 1, maybe 2 loops on each side of the ribbon. This is my second one on this end, and we're gonna be done with this one. So this is how fast it goes. I love this little bow maker. So we cut it, and we're gonna dovetail it now. So that's my second color. We wanna get a little rubber band. I use rubber bands to just hold my ribbons like that, so they're not loose and all over the place. Okay, here I have one, two, but I have three ribbons. I'm gonna use maybe solid color. Good to see my Manny chat. I'm new with the live videos, but this is supposed to tell you all the comments that we have.
What? Huh? Yeah. Man, it was right down. Sam Rams.
Okay, I'm gonna add my third color. It's this white 2.5 inches. We're gonna use this little bow on my wreath later on. So I wanna do it and put it away, my probo, so we can do the burlap and the Deco Mesh. So this is my bow.
I know. But they made it dry when they were out of the train. Yeah, as long as they make it
So we have this color now. So what I do here, if I want to continue adding colors, I just remove my last two and push it forward. Also, I want to use a little bit of this one and the black one. Here I have this one here first. So tell me guys about yourselves, where you watching me from, where you guys live. Trying to see if I see everybody's comments. Alma, welcome Alma. Thank you for joining me this afternoon in Selma, North Carolina. The weather is cold. It's not raining. It was raining in the morning, but it has been cold today. Trying to not go out if I can avoid it, but we had to go out today, doing some personal errands. And we went to pick up dinner. So we just ate, and I told my husband I need to jump and do my live today, just in case I cannot do it tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow also from work. Martin Luther King and holiday. So here I'm gonna do just 2 loops maybe, and I'm gonna leave this as a tail. Since it's kind of long, I'm just gonna turn it like this and tie it up here. I know it's not very clear for you guys to look at this, but I will show you in a minute the finished product. So just double the length here, because I want some of this here too to be for my tails. I don't measure, exact measurements of my tails. I just go with what I know. It looks good. I just know up to here probably is for a small wreath, something like this. And the one we're gonna do is something big like that. So it has to be something longer than that. That's why I leave this much extra. So again, we're gonna dovetail the ends. I have my trash here. So I'm gonna attach now my black. Also, little pinch a little bit and twist my wire, my helping hand wire. So I'm untying right now my bottom of my first wire that I put here, my peg, and the one on my nail. I'm gonna scrunch all my ribbons together because this one I had to twist it the hardest as I can. Now twist the ends of it, and we're done with the bow. I'm not gonna fluff it probably until we go to the wreath, and here we just remove it like so. Okay, doesn't look like much, but wait till we fluff it. Okay, it will come alive, I say. So this is the one for the Deco Mesh. I'm gonna go ahead and create the ball for my burlap. I had to move away from my camera because I wanna get my ribbons done for the other one. So at least we have the bows done, and we just attach them. I'm looking for my rubber bands here. So this one I don't use on this other bow. It's my only yellow color. So here I have different colors too. I have 5. I have the burlap in this color and the one with the yellow flower. I have this one from Walmart. This one came from Michael's Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. And I believe this one came from an outlet that we have. So this is my selection for the burlap. And so to begin, I just use from this peg to this peg, the length of that. So that's approximately 5 inches. And I just pinch it. And I have some wire ready for this other one. Just gonna grab it. So this wire also comes from Walmart. Just a little pack like that. It's just not thick enough for me. I know it could tend to break as I'm working with my bow. So I just double the thickness since I already bought it and use it. Okay. Robin. Hi, Robin. Welcome, Rhonda. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me on my live. Probably it's too early or too late for a Sunday to do lives. But anyway, I needed to create this wreath, and I decided to go ahead and come and do my live. I was planning to do it yesterday, but I was not feeling good. You know, I think I'm coming down with a cold or something, but I was not feeling good yesterday. I said, no, I'm not doing my live. So let's see, I think I got 4 here already. 2 loops and 2 loops. You on the phone, honey? Yeah. I think we heard you.
I'm sorry.
It's an audio conversation.
All right.
All right, hon. That's my husband. He's going out with a friend to watch the game. I know I'm not too much into sport, guys, so I told him, sure, go ahead. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna put the yellow next. Just a plain color. And this one is more satin material. It's a little stiff. It's not like wire per se, but I like it. The color is a pretty yellow too. But most of the times I just use wire ribbons. I'm gonna just use that. Just a little touch of yellow. Like this one. Again, I just use my rubber bands to hold my ribbon in place. Now this one, yeah, we got enough. I had to look how much we have. If I had enough for at least a loop. Since it's a burlap material, I thought maybe this checker pattern will look cute too on the wreath. You like the checker color combination? I mean, these bows can be done with one color, two colors, as many as you want. I don't think there's any rule on that, but I just like different patterns. I try to make it as straight as I can, the line, when I'm cutting ribbon. So I'm using my helping hand to hold the ribbons. Okay. Done with the yellow. This is pretty sunflower pattern. Just so pretty. This goes with the theme that I have sunflowers to add to my burlap. Okay. Well done, guys, with the bows. I think they all have dovetail. Mix this one. Okay, they all have one. And I'm going to twist the end of my wire. And again, before I tie everything, I kind of squish all my ribbon together. And I'm going to tie this as tight as I can and twist. That's the only trick on that. All right. So I'm going to remove my bow now. This effect always come off. So we're done with bows for these two wreaths we're gonna make. I'm gonna remove this out of the way, guys. out of view. Ribbon to my basket. I have a little basket on the side with my ribbon. That's where I'm going to toss it now. And let's start with the mesh. I'm going to start with the mesh. Hello, Belia. Welcome. Okay, for the mesh, I have this vase. It's an 18-inch vase. I got it from Carolina Pottery. It's one of the places I found. Also, Walmart have them. Let me see. Yeah, it's 18 inches all the way around. I already put the pipe cleaner. This one, this will hold our mesh. I put it around. You can see the crossbars, the last two at the end, and also one between these two bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 outside, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 9 inside. So we have 18 pipe cleaners. Okay, and they're just like that. For the mesh we're gonna use is this one. It's from Hobby Lobby. So we got a bowl already made. I have my sign that I want to use, and we're gonna use some of this materials, mesh tubing. I love mesh tubing. I have this in the cream color and the red color. So that's gonna be incorporated here. And we got more ribbons. Ribbons like the bows, probably. I haven't decided. But let's go ahead and start on this mesh. We're gonna do probably 12 inches all the way around. Let me see who's with us. Let's see. Shayla. Hi, Shayla. Welcome. The Provo. Yes, ma'am. I love the Provo too. I started doing bows by hand, but immediately I say, nope, I don't think this is my thing of doing bows by hand. So I'm going to just drop these sides. Yeah, because it's easier for me. What I do, I just kind of, the ends, I'm going to do just this number. And I usually trim the ends. You see the little fuzzy at the end. So I just started connecting slate here once I do that. Now I just fold it like a handful like that, fold it, and the ends I go out and out. So it kind of wraps around what is the cut, what I cut underneath. I open my pipe cleaner, like so, and make it good tight. Okay, so there it goes. We just attach. I hope you can see me right. I think you can. Oh, yes, Belia. Julie, hi, Julie. Welcome. Okay, so we're gonna try to go all the way around. We say about, let's see, is it 10 or 12? 10? No, it's 12. I'm gonna do 12, guys. Also, we can get, it's a new way I saw today. From this corner to this corner. Let's see what is that. That's about 11 inches. Since it's so big, I don't want to be like huge. that will not fit on my boxes if it needs to be chipped. So I'm just gonna do that. I think it's 11. Yeah. I'm just gonna measure this end with what I have here. And just gonna, as I go along, I do this number. And just my thumb where it kind of meets here, this part right here. And that's 11 inches for me. And before I tie it up, I tend to come and do this number. Turn out your hand like that, and it will give you the little bubble. Okay. I'm expecting my father to walk in any minute. He went to church with my sister, and he hangs out there with them. But I know he's coming in later on. Sandra, hi Sandra. Where you watching me from? Is it cold where you live? So again, I just drag the ends to go down and make a come over here and fan out. See if I have enough material. I should have enough material. I did another one the same way with the same roll, and I had a little bit leftovers. The thing I don't write down how big I want my pools to be. I know it's between 10 and 12 sometimes. That's why they are like different sizes. But pretty much it's I think it's 10 inches what I use for the $1 frame. Those little frames. But because this one is a big one, I'm thinking just follow the frame here. And we say that's about 11 inches. So I do this number, the ends I just want it to be down. Hi Nicole, welcome. Nicole Ramirez. There's Wendy. I see Wendy coming also in my comments. I cannot read the whole thing, but I think you say hi, Wendy. Thank you for joining me, guys. Okay. I just love this material. It looks so natural. It looks almost like burlap, what I use for my wreaths, the natural burlap. But it's less fraying than the other kind. The floss, you know, the material that it comes off a little bit here, but not too much. Okay, what I did here, I just opened my last pull, my first tie, and I put the other one on top of it. I'm trying to put this around the beginning to kind of cover the beginning. Okay, let's go down here. So I'm jumping now from the outside to the inside of my frame, and I just go straight down like so. Okay, this is, let's see this one. Let's say it's about 11. Let's see how this will look. 8 to 10 on this one, because it's the inside. I tend to go lower on the number on the inside. I think that's good. It's about 10 inches. Fabulous, Shayla. Oh, you're close to me, Shayla. I live in Selma. Hi, Do you create wreaths too? Okay, and like I said, as I go, I tend to poof my poofs so I don't have to mess up with them afterwards. So we're gonna do 9 on the inside. From Texas. I'm glad to hear that, Nicole. It's very nice weather down there. And welcome, Annie. Chastity, welcome, girl. I'm doing a burlap wreath in an 18-inch vase. And we're going to be using this. Where's my sign? It's a Valentine sign. Right here. We're going to use this one, okay? It has to be an 18-inch vase for me because it's big sign too. And we're going to use ribbons. We're going to use flowers, little Valentine decorations. So it's going to be pretty. If anybody's interested, just message me. I will post it probably later on tonight or tomorrow morning. It's too late to take pictures outside. If I take some, it will be from the inside light, from my bathroom or bedroom. So we're doing 10 inches. You guys ready for Valentine's Day? I'm not, to tell you the truth. But I will be. Okay, so we're done with the outside and inside ring. And we still have a little bit left. So what I'm going to do is keeping every other tie. For example, here I have 1, 2, the first 2 on the outside ring. I'm going to use this part right here to join the second tie, like so. And I'm going to give a little bit of play. Not too puffy, not too tight. But that helps also covering the wrought iron from underneath the base, the wire. So the same thing I'm going to do now that I'm outside, I'm going to go inside. So here's 1, here's 2. I need to come all the way here. So this is what I do. I open it. And from here to here, I'm going to join them. Remember to poof a little bit. I fin it like so. And give a little play. Not too loose, not too tight. Like that. I'm going to fin it out a little bit. You see the difference? It's 1, 2. And on here you can see the rod, here and there. But by doing that, we're trying to cover more of the gaps that we see. So I don't have to use any other mesh, different colors or whatnot. So we're gonna kind of play with it a little bit more and put it line it up with this one. Yes, Sheila, we are close. Yes, I just started. Oh, you started doing wreaths too. Awesome. I know another lady close to me. We met through videos also. She's my friend, Miss Linda. She also creates grapevine wreaths. That's her strength. Be nice to meet you, Michela. So again, 1, 2. I'm trying to see where's the other one. Right here. We're gonna send it a little bit. Just like that. And we're almost done. One more. Tie around. Right there. Cut this part right here. So I always gonna bend over maybe like 2 inches probably and cover it with the mesh. Just go around it like so. And I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna open the one I started. And that's our base. This is just the base for our wreath. Okay, so we got this done. Okay, now we're gonna have to place our heart. That will give me more of the idea where I need to place my bows. I usually put my sign over like this part where we finish. So we cover that part. I'm gonna use my pencil just to turn these things like so. I don't need this here. I'm gonna remove it. I thought I would use it, but I'm not sure about that. I'm just gonna place it like that. And I'm gonna put it on the right side. So I'm gonna start with the bows. Outside bows, I have different ones than the inside. So I have these 3. I have this black and the red with the gold and this black. This will be all the way around. And I have here the ones with the heart and these 2. This will be inside. And we're gonna skip probably one for the bow. That's what we're gonna do. So let me put this away. I need this here now. Let's start with the inside. So just know for the hearts, they need to be out. You see the pattern? You got a little heart. So longer I go all the way around the same way, we should be fine. Because I remember one time I put it like that, and another time I put it like this. So they were like up and down all over the place. Didn't look good, so I had to redo that. So you see me doing something I shouldn't, let me know. Let's start here. big one on the bottom, like so. And this one's like that. Okay, so that's one. I'm gonna put the bow here. I need two more here. We're gonna skip one for the pipe cleaner. That's another one. You can incorporate later on. So I have folded where is the half already. Sometimes I do it on my shirt. When I just move this thing around like that. Sheila, yes, grapevines. I started doing grapevines not too long ago too. So I always started with the Deco Mesh. So let's see where we want to put the bow. I think the bow needs to be in. Here, the bow. So the bow. I'm gonna put here the bow. Let's grab some. Have some hot glue. I don't know where they are. I'll find it in a minute. Okay. Okay. We need one. Oh, that's not here. These are the ones. So we're gonna scrunch it, three of them together. A cleaner, bow, and this. Yes, just like so. So you like the combination so far? I love the black. Kind of bring this black I have, the white, the red with this color. It's more burgundy on the heart than red. But let's continue with the other ribbons. Oh, I have an extra one. Okay. So we're gonna go now to the outside. Same way I'm gonna scrunch it. I'm gonna start here. Listen. Cleaner. And this one goes here. So these are three patterns that we have. You can do two if you want. I like to do the crisscross pattern with if I use like two ribbons. If I use three, I'll do this number, what I'm doing now. So like down the thickest ones and the thin ones up here. I guess it depends what you like, what it looks good for you. Okay, I'm skipping one, guys, for the pipe cleaner. Okay, we're gonna come back later on and add the pipe cleaners. Okay. 2, 3. Oh, you need to try the mesh, Shayla. For me, it's more work. It's like you need more stuff. And florals, um, they're pretty and all, but it's more room to store, I guess. And they need to be like very delicate, to handle with, the flowers. You need to be more careful how you handle them too. Um, but both is, I'm okay with it. Like all this time we used to make the base, you could have grabbed just a grapevine and be done with it, right? Or regular burlap, you need to work with the burlap too, creating your wreaths. It's just different materials. Okay, I think we're done with the ribbons, guys. And we're gonna put the pipe cleaners. No, what is it? The Deco Mesh. Deco Mesh pipe. And I had this little bit leftovers. You see, it's not enough for another one. I may use this just to fill in something else. Okay, let's do the pipe cleaners, the bowl. No, let's add the bowl too. Let's add that. I have some already opened. The cream color and red color I used previously. So we're gonna finish that. Here are the ends. Oh, my honey join us too to watch the video. So the measurements here is no measurements. Just what it looks good to you also. But let me tell you what is more or less what I use. It's 1 to 5 inches probably. See, we have put this. I can use another pipe cleaner underneath to hold it in place. But for right now, we're gonna leave like it is. Just to help me guide me where I need to put the bows. And I cut it like that. Okay. So we're gonna put this every other. And I don't think it's enough red. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put another red on top of maybe 2 reds and 1 cream color. Because the color contrast was not enough like that. I think it's better 2 reds. So I think we come here, here, and here. And it's gonna be in every other spot. Once I twist it, we're done with that. Okay, I got hot now. To take off my sweater, guys. Thank you for your thumbs ups. Oh, okay, Shayla. You let me know how it goes. If you need any help, just let me know. I'll be glad to help you, you want. So again, 1, 2, 3, and we cut right there. I'm gonna put this over my head. And again, I wanna measure the red one. Whoop. I don't have exact measurements. Okay, like that. Okay. Just like a little flower, little bow. I'm gonna turn this over. I'm gonna find my next pipe cleaner, and I'm gonna twist maybe 3 times. You know what? We can go ahead and roll these things. Since I'm done with it, I don't have to touch it again. I'm just rolling the ends with my pipe clean, with my little pencil. I will show you how it looks. Once you use your pencil, twist it, and it gives you this little swirl, little thing. You see, like give you a little look. I used to cut those ends, and I saw it once that you can curl them. I'm like, oh, what a great idea! So I don't have to cut them, and it just gives you, you know, different view. So 1, 2, maybe 2 more twists, and we turn our pencil around. You see how how it's looking in here? Because that's how many times I've been using it for last year or so. I found this on my mom's stuff. So that used to be my mom. 1, 2, 3. For those that doesn't know, I live with my father. My husband and I, we moved here 2 years ago from South Carolina. We used to live in Columbia, South Carolina. But my mom ended passing like 4 months after we moved here. I ended, you know, being between jobs, and I ended helping her when she was sick. So we spent at least 3 months together before her passing. But yeah, this pencil, like I said, I found things in her stuff. I got her tape measurement too. I said, this is my thing now. Because she used to sew. And, so let's see. We're going to do these 3, like so. And if you see one is kind of too long, well, just cut it like this one at the end of the red. So it's a little bit long to leave it like that. So I finished the red, guys. I'm gonna have to start a new pack. Oh, the burlap. Okay. I'll show you in a minute, Miss. Michela. Okay, so we're gonna open this baby. Let's see some. I see the beginning of it. Okay, so it's tied up at the end. We're gonna have to untie it. And here's the end of it. Okay. So drop it to the floor for the time being. So we need to finish this all the way around. Put on my water, guys. I need to go grab my drink in a minute. Okay. So here, the other one. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. you. Okay. Where we were. Oh, we're gonna put this thing all the way around. Losing my ends. It's okay. They don't go far. Just on the floor. Alright. Let's make sure this here. I'm putting 2 reds and 1 white. Or off-white. It's kind of a creamy color. I have the white color too, and I'm like, no, I think it's too white. I just decided to go with this one. So since we're done here, I'm gonna twist this and turn the ends with my pencil. That is a pretty Valentine sign too. They got little burlap material across. Alrighty. Almost halfway there with the pack cleaner, twisting and filling in with the burlap, the ribbons, the how do you call this material? We call it tubing, Deco Mesh tubing. I just started using this not too long ago. You just give another look instead of putting decorations on it or ribbons. Okay, so here we are. Okay, let's keep that. I need to see where I want to put my bow. Here, this up here, so I pack cleaner down here. Yes, I had a customer this afternoon came to buy my wreaths. So originally it was one. At the end, she ended up getting 2 of them. One of them was my burlap. I had 3, and I just had that one here. And she was just picking up a different sign. That's what I did with the burlap. I had different signs. I gave her options, so what kind of sign she wanted. So she picked one, the one that says home with the metal. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. But I was like, yeah, sure, I can sell you 2 instead of 1. That means that you need to recreate it. Because that's on sale too on my Etsy. And I have materials, I just need to sit down and do it. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna do after this one. I already had the base. I went ahead and finished that. So it will not be too long. Hi, Miss Daniel Jones. Welcome. Remember to like and share my page, guys. On this live video, the word is alerts. Just type alerts if you want to receive my live alerts messages from my messenger bot. So you type alerts, it will send you a message on your messenger, and there you just answer the questions that it's gonna ask you. You You just say yes, and you will be all set up to get my live videos alerts. So here's the bow that we created when we started, right? So this is the way it is. I'm not gonna fluff it, but I'm gonna just tie it up in here. I just left one spot. I didn't put any ribbons. I didn't put any pipe cleaner because I'm gonna use this part to put my bow now. I'm just gonna roll my pipe cleaners, and the way I put the pipe cleaner, that's the way it's gonna go my wire in both ends. So I'm gonna grab my wires and try to put it in the back like so. What I do with the extra wire, I just wrap it around here on my metal base, and that's that. Just attach the bow. Since this thing goes back and forth, I may end adding another part right here of pipe cleaner. Okay, let me see if I have it here. I can do that right now. So we'll try by the time we finish. I just use the regular staples. And sometimes I put like cardboard. But right now I'm gonna use this here. Okay. Make a little tie. Using this little cardboard underneath or any other material helps so your staple doesn't go in that far. You know, you don't feel it. I'm gonna just glue the whole thing around. Gonna let it sit for a minute. And we're gonna fluff this part right here. You can do this ahead of time. You wanna attach it to the bottom. I forgot to do that, so that's why I'm doing it now. Okay, so for fluffing bows, this is what I do. I just attach it to my base, and I'm gonna use the bottom toward the top. Same method. I gonna the loops, you know, put like at least 2 of them up here. The tails are gonna be down here. We know. And I left 4 tails here. So I'm just gonna position my bows the way I want them. Because after this, we're gonna decorate it. We're gonna decorate these bows with flowers and other Valentine decorations we have. I missed one dovetail, guys. We're gonna cut it now since I just came across. Thank you for sharing, guys. Appreciate it. You can share in any page you want so your friends and family can see this video. Or if they are interested, just let them know. They can message me or go straight to my Etsy shop in my main page, if you go and press where it says shop now, that will take you straight to my Etsy shop to purchase it. I'm just trying to arrange these tails and whatnot. I know the trick is to have a what is like a loop and a tail close by. So like a loop like that and a tail. Like that. And we're almost done. It's pretty much dry now. You can touch it and it's not hot, it's dry. Okay, we're gonna come here, put it right there. I'm gonna put another pet tubing. I think I want one more here in the bottom of my card. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Just like so. Yeah, I thought I was done, guys, with the Valentines. I think I'm gonna start my Easter, my spring wreaths, but no. I keep selling them, and I'm like, well, I guess another week I will do that. Since I'm working, I hardly have any time for this now. But the weekends, like the live videos, like I mentioned, I was gonna say, I thought I was gonna be making lives while I'm at work, but this week was a heavy week, and I was not feeling my best. Like I mentioned, I probably am catching some kind of cold or something. But that's another reason I didn't feel like coming and do my life during the week. So I said, I'm gonna do it in the weekend. That's why we're here. Okay, so you like it so far? These are my tails. So this is what we have, guys. We're gonna add a little more. I wanna add some flowers, red roses and some decoration. But this is what we have so far. As I say, I will take pictures probably by tomorrow. And you want, just look at it tomorrow. It should be there on my Etsy. Okay. So for flowers, we have a few that I already shown you before. It's like this little white thing is, and I have some roses. I want to add in the middle, probably like this. And I want to add one rose in between the bow. There'll be 3 roses with a little decoration. Okay. These are items from the Dollar Tree. They're inexpensive, but it gives it little. No, I need to cut this with my pie cutter. I need 3 of these items. Thank you, Linda, for your comment. If you want to be subscribed to my page, there's a pin on at the beginning of my page. And just follow the instructions there too, or just type here alerts and go to your messenger to answer the question there, and you will be subscribed for my live videos. Probably do tomorrow at least one of my Easter wreaths. So you see what I have in store. Like I said, I have materials to create them, but I just don't have time. But I need to start little by little creating them. So we're gonna glue first the white color, because this is the base that I have. And I'm trying to put it between the pipe cleaner. You recall where I turn it and twist it? I'm gonna put it in between. So the glue will hold something. It will be glued to the pipe cleaner itself. Okay, so I need this also. I'm just gonna hold it for a second against the ribbon too. So I'm putting this white underneath first. I'm gonna put my heart first on this one. Thank you, Linda, for the comment. I will show you in a minute, guys, what we have done so far. Not the angle is not the best angle to show you, but I will come around and show you in a minute. I'm just gluing right now, guys. Nothing that you guys haven't seen before, I'm pretty sure. I just glue around the base on each stem. And here I'm just gonna put it between the pipe cleaners. Here I just put it rose. I don't put it white. I just like the way it looks. The ribbon and the flower. And find the opening here, put the stem down. And that's pretty much it for this baby here. Okay, so this one is gonna secure now. So what do you guys think? Tell me, yay or nay? Give me some hearts if you like it. Okay, so you can see I have the flowers, I have the decorations, the pipe cleaners, all the way around. And I think the base pretty much is it's a good size for this sign. I thought about putting it in the middle, but I know people like to see the center. My husband is one of them. He likes to see a little bit of the center. That's why I put it right in the middle. But again, if you guys like it, you want to have it, or you like to purchase it for somebody in particular, you can do it on my Etsy. It will be there tomorrow. Okay, so this is it for this one. Let's go ahead and move now to the burlap wreath that we have. Also created the base early on, so you will not see that on this video. But you want to see the videos I have created before on the burlap with the Valentine's red heart, you will see the method there. So I pretty much use the flowers also from Michael's, or I mean, wherever you can find them in Walmart. I don't have any particular store I go to. Let me open my page. For some reason I got disconnected. Sorry guys. Hope I'm still live. But we're gonna do the base now for just trying to fluff a little more. So the form is 14, what is it? I think it's 14. Yeah, it's about 14. Yeah, 14 inches from the Dollar Tree. And I used 2 rolls of burlap. The burlap I usually get them from Walmart. Okay, that is connected. I'm going to reconnect right now. It's very quick in the phone if I'm still live. Okay. Look like we're live. We're still live. Good. Yes. I'm sorry, guys. This laptop kicked me out from my Facebook. Okay. I got this one from Walmart. This brand I usually get them from Walmart because they're big flowers. And I believe the little yellow ones I get from Dollar Tree, or sometimes I buy them like in a bunch. Um, Different flowers, different from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Trying to find where we put the bow. I'm gonna put it right here. So the bow is the one that we made earlier. I'm just gonna hold my ends like so, and I'm trying to find a area, a crossbar area. So I put one end in one and the other one on this other side of the bar. I'll show you in a minute what I meant. So this way it kinda is like between the bar, the crossbar that goes up and down. I just put it like so. So we'll hold it here like that. I'm gonna make 3 twists. And here I like to leave little ends like for a loop where customers can hold it from. And wrap around the extra wire I have. I can cut it too, but I said maybe if the customer wanted longer, well, they can redo it themselves. I just leave enough room to hold it like that. You see? So it will hold like that. Okay, let me get back to my page again, guys. I'm back in here. All right. So the next thing here for us to do, it will be just to flop the bow. Thank you for hanging in there for me. I know I have some difficulties with my connection. I appreciate you're still there. So we're doing this bow. Michelle, thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Nicole, for your hearts. Appreciate all your love you give me. As you know, I just started doing my lives, and I know I try to get organized, but with the connection, it's something as out of my control for now. I'm just trying to fluff this bow, guys. That's what I'm doing right now. Trying to see what I want, which way to go the ribbons. We have 4 here. And I want this to here at the bottom. Okay, so here's the bow. I'll show you in a minute what is coming out right now. I mean, I still can fluff it more. there's the bowl with the burlap. Okay, it's a base. I can leave it like it is, or we can add stuff in here. What do you guys think? I know also customers, they just like the plain burlap. Thank you for your comment, Sandra. Okay, Michelle, let me know when you start. I'm gonna put for now, because I have posted there that I have available some burlap with the sunflowers. So that's what we're gonna do. Like I mentioned earlier, a customer came and got a sunflower from me. And I usually just have one or two, maybe three in stock. So when they sell, I'm not creating them at the last minute. So with the wires, I just cut the ends, giving a little stem like that. So I need at least three. So we're gonna cut here. And these, they just come off like that, the leaves. Put this aside, we don't need that no more. And get more glue. So for this, yeah, we need glue, handy. On these leaves, I just glue front and back like that. And first I'm gonna find my center from the bow and put this like that. Let me put four leaves on this one, since it's the bottom one. Sometimes I put two, sometimes I put four, because I want this one to stand out a little more. I'm gonna put four leaves like so. Okay, I'm just gonna use a little glue. Just open the burlap a little more and just squish it between. Fluff box. Bela, no, I don't have a fluff box. I just fluff it as I put it on the wreath. And that's the first thing I place usually in my bowls. So from there I get direction of where to go, how spaced out I want my stuff to be. I just got the Pro Bowl, the hand, but I didn't get the fluff box. It's something that my husband, I'm pretty sure he can build for me. I need to ask him. One day when he has time. My husband, he works in the pipe company, gas company. So he's out in the field. He's pretty busy, including weekends, except when it's like bad weather, when it's raining. That's when he don't go to work, or he just goes for a few hours. And I know that's gonna be the case probably this week, since it's gonna be raining. So I'm placing 2 flowers so far. And I know I make one like a glue skillet. That's one thing I want to invest on for my grapevine wreaths. I know I can use that. And also here I'm just eyeballing how high to put the leaves and flowers. float box is awesome. Oh, okay. Thank you, Chela, for your recommendations too. Okay, so we have the flower size. Flowers are on. I love how it looks, the ribbon with the flowers. You see, it's a sunflower pattern here, and it goes here too. So now I'm gonna put the sign. I have a sign that is welcome. I'm gonna add this one for now. Okay, it'll be like that. It's probably somewhere in the middle, sideways, tilted to the side. That would look cool. So what you guys been doing? What is your hobby? What is what you're doing this weekend? Hobby. Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed the comment right there, Sheila. Oh, Sandra. I'll go back and read it later on. Something about your husband? Cordless glue gun too. Okay, Sheila. Now the welcome sign, I put like a string of natural bird color. Also to go with the theme of burlap. Gift trim. It says gift trim. Christmas party. You see? It's a little roll. This goes a long way. Just for my sign. That's what I use it for. And I just put like 3-4 knots with a little bow. Here's the other one. And there it goes. There's my burlap with the welcome sign. Try to put the flower behind the sign, so like that. What you guys think? You like it? Yes, Michelle, I understand. I create one of each, and I've been just lately working just because I sold the original ones, and I'm just recreating them. Thank God I found this little box in Dollar Tree today. So that little box also is pretty famous right now for the wreaths. Okay, guys, so this is it for tonight. I'm glad you guys joined me. Appreciate you guys came and see me tonight. And in order for 5 Velia. Okay. Yeah, I had a lady at one point for Christmas, 8 of them, but they were different briefs. At least they were different. Um, but yeah, I know you're feeling. Now you're just filling in orders. Oh, the raffle. Okay, Sheila. I haven't done those yet. I'll try it probably during the year. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining me. I appreciate the company here while I create these briefs, and I hope to see you again another time, okay? God bless. Good night.